Quarter Ninja presents.
Hello and welcome to Quarter Ninja's Lair, where we play game, as you know, and today we are playing Car Mechanic Simulator 2018, and this is the episode number 4 about the engines. What I'm going to do immediately, I'm going to put engine on the stand and start to work on it. That is V8 1 carb OHV, but with A suffix, like different version. So we are going to look for it. I have no idea where it is, to be honest. This is OHV again. Let us check. This is HEMI B, V8 OHV 1 carb. Where is 1 carb? Oh, the last one. It's amazing. The last but not least. So I will start assembling this slowly, and we will talk more about the stuff and what we are doing here. OHV A, we need actual block. And what I'm wondering, so this is OHV. It must be this one. It must be this one actually. What do you reckon about oil pan? Never did one like this. Never ever. So I'm completely, same like you, don't know anything about this engine. Maybe you actually know, so good for you, but I never assembled one like this. As much as I can remember, of course, who knows, maybe I just forgot. It was, I assembled thousands of engines, probably, let's say hundreds to be more precise. So, well, we'll see. You see, there is all the different parts for this engine, very interesting. All the crankshaft, camshaft, very interesting, but still it is the normal pushrod engine from what I understand, and it shouldn't be a big deal. So we don't have a timing chain OHV F. I don't think we will have here. Well, we will. 3 of these. What is the important thing here, just to mention, I managed somehow to do 2 same engines, and that was I4 DOHC BFM. I did it in, I think, episode number 1 and number 3 or something like that. For some strange reason, I honestly have no idea how that managed to pass through, my list and stuff. It's actually a little bit of mistake, but not a big deal, really. So we are going to do the last 3 episodes, all basically in everything is interesting. All we are going to do them all in 11 engine format. Okay, so we will have 11 engine in all 3 episodes, like episode 4, episode 5 and episode 6, because that will allow us actually to cover all 62 engines that are in the game at the moment. So bear with me, and we are going to slowly get there, I can promise you. We will not rush things, but we are going to do it as fast as we can regardless. What is the goal here? As I explained multiple times, these guide videos are not intended to be, explanations about the engines or anything. They are just here to be a good reference point for you. So if you are unsure about something, if you want to know how the engine is assembled, what parts are going in, or have some issue that you don't understand what needs to be done at any given moment, you can jump in videos and check them. All videos are time coded, all engine videos, so actually you can very easily go to the exact engine that you need and just check that. No need to watch whole video, so everything is in description below. Don't forget to check it. Also in the description you have a link basically to our beautiful spreadsheet where we keep all the 1,000 cars. We are doing our 1,000 car challenge basically, which means we are buying, repairing, restoring and selling 1,000 cars. At the moment of making this video, I think we are sitting on 960 or so. So basically you can see that in our spreadsheet. Also you can see in the spreadsheet all the info about engines, where a specific engine is in which episode, and also I put a little bit of a spoiler, let's call it, our parking, where you can see all the cars that are waiting. So if you want to check, you know, there is always updated list of things that are in our parking. So that's about that. That's about the info, and as you can see, we are just assembling, so you can follow up what's going on actually and how the engine is assembled. So this is V8 OHV, should be pushrod, classical pushrod. I'm thinking, is it? Yes, it is. And actually this is bearing a suffix, I think suffix is the word, at the end of the name. So why is that the case? I have no idea. Also, I'm not sure where specifically this is used, but yet again, it doesn't really matter. We will find. Let me see. This is engine from the Chrysler Cordoba. Okay, I just checked, and that's used in the Chrysler Cordoba or Cordoba. So basically, now you know that is specific version for that car. What I believe that is DLC car, so I would assume that devs, when they were doing it, made a little bit of a different engine. Where are our here? We need two, I think, two rocker arms. They made a little bit different engine to have kind of something special for that DLC. Covers A and B, yet again, everything. I never did this engine actually, so bear with me, please, because I don't know it, and I'm not buying parts in advance because actually I'm just trying to figure out what goes where. But this is interesting engine in a way that you see everything is actually very, very specific for this one, and I didn't see this for a long time. This is OHV A, so we will probably need also this one. Let's see. It's very, very kind of specific in a way that is using all the actual different parts and stuff. So yep, we'll see how that goes until the end. Now we need to do these push rods, as always, you know, a load of push rods. I don't know really why there is so many. Well, I know, mechanically speaking, I understand, but still it's annoying. In any case, it's easier because there is only this rocker arm here, so I think that's very welcome, and it is helping that engine is done faster. Intake manifold, it is under I, and this is probably one carb. Yes, that should be the one. Let's do it. Perfect. Do they have screws here? Yes. And then we have one carb, of course, because it is actually one carb. But this time you see the carb is OHV H. So this is, I don't know how many, but I will take two and we will see later how that goes. Okay, this engine is slowly going there. We will be finished with this really, you know, in good time. Although again it will take more than 10 minutes, so yeah, these big engines are kind of a little bit more strain on the work as such, you know, and we really have kind of harder time to finish them. But you know, i3s, i4s, these are much faster because they're smaller, and wait until we come to 10s and 12s. These are also, I would call them bitches to be finished. But yeah, nothing much can be done. Again, why is my OHV? Let's rather type this one carb. Why? Because I want everything that is one carb here. I even think that the gearbox for this one will be one carb, and I have no idea why I have so many. Did I buy 3 of each now? I didn't pay attention, honestly, so probably I did. If I did, that was really stupid, but nothing can be done about that. Probably we are going to use it. You see, there is also amazing. Everything is very special. I'm actually very much impressed. Do we need anything from here? I don't think so, except the wires. I'm just looking, bear with me. As I said, I'm assembling this for a first time. I didn't use these engines before. There is so many cars that I wanted to do that I never, you know, came to the basically Cordovas and this engine, but I'm quite sure some other mod is using that, so no worries there. Oil filter, it's okay, but why we cannot put wires? Now I'm confused. Just give me a moment. We should be able. Clips are here. Is this? Yes, this is it. So what we are missing, I'm looking and I know what we are missing. Oh my goodness, I'm sometimes, you know, just lost in space and time. As you can see, I just got lost in space and time. I completely forgot about spark plugs, and I was thinking like, why cannot put wires? But now you know, because to put wires, ignition wires in, you need first spark plugs, and then of course wires will pop up and you can do them. That's about that. I think that is amazing engine, and looks very nice, and I'm not actually sure why it's not used more often, but that's that. So first engine done in 10 minutes or so. Let's remove it. I will mark it here in my database. V8 1 carb OHV 8. Next one is going to be something completely different. Let me see, is this here, or I think maybe even here. Bear with me. A normal B6 engine. A normal B6 engine is actually, as you can imagine, a Porsche engine, which is specific, you know, for Porsches, and I think some other cars are using it, but I'm not sure. I'm thinking about mods, you know, because sometimes the modders, of course, will use whatever is easiest for them and stuff like that. We need pistons, let's do that. And these engines are very specific in a way, and they are kinda different. These are the boxers, you know, as you can see how cylinders are sitting in a boxer configuration. So we are just going to assemble that one. Let me just do it, and we will see how it goes. So 6 cylinders, and what I want to do immediately, let's put these things here, these rod caps. Okay, how many do we have? 6 here. Okay, and I think the last one should, not the last, next to last. Okay, let's do that, and then we are going to start to build, you see, blocks around. And I have some in stock. Don't ask me why or how, I just do have them. I also went to, if you remember maybe or not, I went to junkyard. I spoke about that, and I got, you know, some engine blocks and some gearboxes and stuff like that. So I'm keeping, you know, I'm repairing these blocks and kind of keeping them and using them for, you know, future builds. So that's kind of the idea behind that. Cylinders, I'm quite sure we don't have them. Let's go for B6 and let's buy what we need. That was cylinder B6C. I think we need 6 of them at the moment. So let's try that. Yes, it is 6 of them actually. And engine heads, do we have them? Oh, you see, this is because I got some from some other engines. I managed to keep them. So perfect, we have almost everything. It's perfect. I'm quite happy with that. And I realized I need to clean my computer because my fan started, you know, the CPU fan started to make a noise it shouldn't, and then I checked and it's full of freaking dust. And I didn't check it for some time, and I have to clean all of that. That's going to be fun. But again, what can you do? Engine head B6C, we need 1 more. So let's buy 1 more engine head B6C. This is the one. And let's use it, and that's that. Then we can keep, you know, assembling stuff in. So timing covers, we don't have, I think. Oh, I have to check because it's strange, but we do have. Timing cover A, B6C, let's see, that should be somewhere on the bottom. Timing cover A, B6C. So bear with me, I'm not going to buy many of these parts because I just at the moment want to assemble this, and in the future I'm not sure how many of B engines we need, but yeah. See, ignition distributors are very specific. They have these 2 parts, and they're different, of course, and I think they need again the cap. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to do this and switch here. We need also caps. We need two. So just be patient, please. It takes a little bit of time. These engines are kinda a little bit complex, but all the engines are complex in any way, so yeah. Let me see. What I really don't like is when you cannot access easily to the part. Okay, so that's that. Camshafts do we have? We have two camshafts. I think we need only two camshafts on this engine. And cam gears we don't have, because this cannot be repaired, of course, and as you can imagine, when I disassembled the one engine, which I took most of the parts from, these things were just sold and removed. B6C, do we need two of these? That is a very good question. B6C, I will try with A's. No, this is B, unfortunately, but I have them. Let me see, and this should be A. Yes. So that's all of that is good. Do we have chain? No, we don't have. Let's buy. Was that C1? Let me just double check. Yes, I got two, but I think we will need more, or maybe even not. I was thinking maybe here. Timing cover C, we don't have. Timing cover C, B6C. Okay, let's buy timing cover C, B6C. These two actually. And as you can see, this engine is again pretty much you know, a lot of work. And I'm looking at the time, and we are at 16, almost 17 minutes at the moment. So as long as we can keep around 10 minutes per engine, I think we should be good. So these are two exhaust manifolds, B6C. Are these the one? I think they are. We should be good. As I said, that should be very, very actually good time. 10 minutes per engine, especially when you don't have all the parts in advance. 10 minutes is pretty acceptable. Now let's see. Let's go with spark plugs, and I'm sure we are having we will not have enough, but let's see. Six per head here, and we need more spark plugs. Now what I'm going to do, when I type it properly, of course, we are going to buy two sets. Why two sets, you may ask? Because two sets are necessary, trust me. We will need them. All the engines have these spark plugs, and actually we spend them in dozens basically, and that's it. So let's put that in, and we have to, you see, move a little bit here, and don't mind me for not keeping focus really near, but I don't honestly need it. So pipe, we need 4, I know that, so we will have to buy one. Let's go and buy one. Again, we are saying B6 and looking for the pipe PP here. I wasn't thinking about PP, but letter P and P. So camshaft bearing B6C, but I want to check other side. Both are B6C, so camshaft bearings B6C. I think we will be good with 2 of these. Let us check, and then we have covers. We will check what kind of covers. So covers are B, A, and B. 2 B's, 2 A's. Okay, 2 B's and 2 A's, perfect. I think we're going to need fan and some other stuff, but yeah, let's be patient and see that. Look at the number of screws. Actually, this is the kind of biggest issue with these engines, because they have so many different parts, and all of these parts have so many screws, and then that takes really a lot of time. And in this episode, I can tell you, we will have quite a lot of big powerful engines, which are not really easy to assemble. And yes, it will take a bit of time. This episode, I presume, will take well, better part of the 2 hours, maybe even a whole 2 hours. But nothing can be done about that. We need to do 11 engines, and this is what we are doing, okay? This is a normal engine, normally aspirated from what I remember, not supercharged, turbocharged or anything else. So that should be okay. Let me see, intake manifold A and B. You have to be careful with these because I think we are looking for C here. So let's try C. Yes, we are looking for C. Oh, look at this. Look at the number of screws. And that is what I said. Way too many screws, you know, and then you lose time all the time. We need fan here. I know exactly what we need and what we are missing. Alternator, do we have B6C? No. So let's buy a fan. Where is our alternator? It should be somewhere here. I have no idea what else. Let's see, and not a big deal anyway. We will buy what we need. The fan should come here. Why? So fan cover. That is interesting. So this one goes in. Okay. And then the radiator fan. And then something else. Do we have maybe belt? No. Why we would have belts? That would be actually really strange, but I will buy all C belts, B6C belts, because probably we'll need either all of them or at least some of them. Ignition wires, B6C, we have to buy them. Look at the amount of wires, how many of them actually going around. Perfect. Now fuel rail, B6C, again we have to buy that. 2 of these. Yep, a lot of parts, really quite a few. Now throttle, B6C, and blower, B6C. So blower is on the top and throttle is somewhere near the bottom of our list, but this is the C1. I think we are pretty much near the end of the build. Air filter cover, do we have? We don't. So B6 air filter cover. B6. Now I'm actually really not sure, but I think this one, B6, and I think this one. Let's try. I might regret my decisions if I didn't buy everything, but I think I'm good. Yes, I am actually. Do we have clips? Always check for the clips. As I said, these clips are a little bit annoying, but you have to put them or your engine will not be fully finished and done. So this is it. We need here a new belt, as you can imagine, and then we need another belt. I got all 3, you remember that. And I think, in all honesty, my dear friends, this should be it. This should be the B6 engine, mainly for Porsche, you know, but probably some other mods will use it. Thank you so much, goodbye, and we are going with our next project, which is V10, one of not many V10s in the game, and this one should be, just give me a moment, I need to, I think it is more to the end, V10 DOHC, yep, that is the one. That's the engine, huge big engine, you will see, very interesting. We need a block and everything. Let's go for V10 and let's do it. So this is a normal block, just V10 if I'm not mistaken, and I think we need 2 heads or so. We will see now. Engine block, perfect. Let's see what do we have of, you know, from these smaller parts. Oh, this for sure we don't have. I don't know even why I'm trying. So camshaft, water pump, let's immediately buy camshaft, and we will need crankshaft and water pump if I'm not mistaken. V10, that was the one. We will buy parts as we go there, and I don't know why I'm buying only one, but I know because all of these V's are different, so you will see. And now we are slowly starting with this, buying multiples, because I really cannot be bothered. I will, what did I buy? This is power steering pump. Okay. Reading comprehension for the win. You know that, guys. you should read what is written, not just buy impulsively like I did. Not a big deal, honestly. Water pump pulley V10. Let's go back to our V10 section, and let's buy 2 of these, and actually I will even buy 2 of these. Why not? We can use them at some point in time. Cool. V10s, I did some of these, not that I didn't, not many probably, and I cannot remember all of them. We will actually, you know, work on the V10s more and more. There is quite a lot of cars that are running V10s, and that should be interesting enough in itself. So we have enough pistons, enough everything. Let's do it as fast as we can, and let's finish the RV10. 25 minutes, so we are slowly going to the point where we cannot finish engines in 10 minutes. There is no way. And unfortunately, as I said, this episode will probably take better part of 2 hours, and most probably even a little bit more. We will see how it goes. Not sure what do we have. Most of the engines today are V8s, V12s, even W12s. So yeah, it will be interesting with one assorted well, i4 and i6. So mostly all these big engines with way too many cylinders and stuff, and this will take time. But as I said, not a biggie, nothing we can do about that. It has to be done, and then you can have all 62 engines in the videos, and you can check them, and you know, if you need some help, or you know, to check what's going on and how you should do something, just check this. Oil pan V10, I of course know that we don't have it. I'm just looking where is oil pan. This is A, but let's buy 2 of these, and one can stay here. Also, never forget what I say: if you have way too many parts and your inventory is lagging, sell them, and just, you know, you'll get half of the money, and you don't care. Honestly, it's not something that is an issue. Look at my money. Now, if you follow money, although this is a separate episode and you should follow my playthrough, it would be more clear. Did I get 2? Let me see, maybe I got 2 wrong heads. Of course I did. Of course I did, because I didn't look. So you see, you have A's and B's. That is, you know, because I think I know better, and I immediately know everything, but it's not true, trust me. So camshaft, we have 1 with 10 camshaft. We need, of course, 3 more. Well, that can be okay, we will see. So yes, if you follow my playthrough videos, you know now that we are sitting on episode 34, if I'm not mistaken. Alfa Romeo Zagato is there. You know, this is the next restoration that will come in place. And I had like 2 million, now I have 1.3 million. And if you ask yourself why, it is actually because I got many cars. I assembled numerous engines, so we have, you know, so many things to work with. And as I said, money is really not an issue. We can always make money if we really want. 2 exhaust manifolds, am I correct? Yes. Perfect. I've seen them somewhere here. These are these beautiful ones. And don't forget that this is actually, you know, oh my god, look at this. So how would you expect this engine to be done fast? You cannot, simply. There is so many screws in just the manifold that, you know, it just takes way too much time. So look, 29 minutes at the moment. We are doing engine number 3, and we cannot actually go much further. I don't see a way, to be honest, my dear friends. No way. You know, we will need at least 5 more minutes. So yeah, our time actually is getting worse and worse, but it's okay. It's okay. We have to do what we have to do, and that's about that. Throttle. Now, the throttle is very specific. Do we have it on the bottom? I would really hope so. This is the one. Again, I'm not buying way too many because I'm not sure which engines are using them. Probably W12, of course, and these V10s. We will see. and this is actually Porsche engine. Nice, you see, we got these covers, and we didn't do most of the things like these cam gears. Bear with me for a second, let's see. So this is cam gear A V10, cam gear A V10, interestingly enough. Cam gear A V10. I will buy 4 regardless of what we need. What I'm trying to do is this. Caps 4, 8, 16, let's say 16, let's buy 16 and then we will see. So this is a pain in the rear, you know, this engine, it's horribly complex and big and complicated. And don't forget, this is V10, and actually V8s are really slow to be, you know, to do them, and V10s are even worse. They have more parts, more cylinders, more everything. So yep, we need more time. But for you as a viewer, you really don't care, as you can just, you know, jump wherever you want at any given point in time. You have all time codes in the description, so it's very easy and no issues there. I'm just looking for these fuel rails. I think I will put them immediately because I'm trying to figure out how the engine fits, and you know what is important part to come in and what kind you have to put in to be able to put some other parts. And let's do this. So we didn't touch timing components really yet, so that will take time, and we didn't take do gearbox, although gearbox is like 30 seconds or so. I'm not thinking about gearbox, but more about connections to the gearbox, as you know, at the back of the engine. So let's do these camshaft caps, and then we are going to do the spark plugs, or as they call them, sparks, which is not of course proper because they are spark plugs. Sparks are just the sparks that spark plugs are producing. Okay, 10 of these, perfect. Now let me see what we are missing here. We are missing timing chain V10. I would expect, in all honesty, that we need 2 of these on both sides parallel. So let's check once when we put this, then we can put this. Shoe V10, so this is normal shoe. We can actually buy 4 of these, and then we can buy timing cover. So you have basically in V10 you have Dodge and you have Porsche, as you can see. This is actual Porsche engine, and you have Dodge engine, you know, SRT engines if I'm not mistaken, and stuff like that. So yeah, we got this. Please, 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 thank you. Okay, and now we have, I think, 1 pulley. And let's see, rollers, what else is coming here? I cannot remember really. So we need B here, B, A here, B here. Okay, let's buy B. We are going to need these A's and B's anyway, so I'm really not kinda at all concerned about that. But the reason why, as you can see, I don't have so much money like I had is actually because I was buying things like crazy. A and B V10. A and B V10, and A and B covers. This should be one. Yes, I remember these silvery ones. Good. I want to finish the ignition system, and then whatever is left with timing and stuff, and to finish this engine. And this engine will take a good 15 minutes to be done. Okay, so quite a lot of time and quite a lot of work. And look at this, 10 coils here on this engine alone. So yeah, and whenever you need coils, of course, you have to buy them because they cannot be repaired and stuff. Now, did I buy belts? No, I didn't, because I'm wasting our time actually, but I think these are going to be good. Do we need, I think we don't need anything else. Actually, we are going to be very good. Just give me a moment to assemble this and to put rollers. This is the last A roller, doesn't really matter. We're going to buy more. Let's buy more rollers. But we need A rollers here, so that's what we are going to do. Perfect. You see, that is very complex engine, beautiful and everything, powerful, I'm quite sure, and complex. I'm just looking and I'm asking myself, is it possible even that this engine is actually done? Almost, yeah, it looks like that, I can tell you. Oh, we need 10, okay, this is specific. By one, because I think these can be just... and clutch cover with 10. Yes, yes, yes. Why is clutch cover not here? Okay, clutch cover with 10. And do we have something else after clutch cover? I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so. So, from what we can see here, this engine is actually done. So this is V10 DOHC actual Porsche engine, huge, big, took us 15 minutes. Wow. Okay, next one. This one is going to be also fun. I honestly believe you will see it now. Just give me a moment. I know where it is, but I have to go a little bit. So what we have here? We have here HEMI Shaker V8. Let's see what parts do we have and what we don't have. Unfortunately nothing, but I want to put first what we have, okay? If you ask me why, I explained multiple times. The only proper way to assemble anything in the game is the way you feel it, you know. If you feel this is the proper way, then do it like this. If you feel some other way is proper, you do it like that. Because it is up to you actually completely, whatever you feel at any given moment, you do it like that. Sometimes I will do it, you know, this way, sometimes I will do it completely different way because I feel that is kinda faster or better at that moment. So what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to switch to mount mode. I want to put, first let's put camshaft in and then we will put crankshaft in and then we are going to fill it with, not of course, we need C. Do we have pistons here? Because these are specific, yes. We need 8 of these and we need 8 rings, okay? We will need rods, I know that, I actually know that, so let's buy them, and for the rest we are going to see. So this one is using a specific, this is the HEMI engine, shaker, which I'm not sure what it means actually. I think it's about the top of the engine, whatever is on the top. I'm not such an expert for engines, honestly, so you know, if you want to know, just read it on the internet. I am absolutely sure everything is explained there. But as I said, this is not intended to be any guide about engines, on, you know, how engines are working or stuff. This is just assembly guide, like what can you do and how you can assemble engine and how that looks and works, and that's about that. So we will keep assembling this. In the meantime, let's just mention 3 things, and that is like. As always, you know, if you like what I'm doing, please just click on that like button. Subscribe, you know, that's kind of very, very important for me as a creator, and I would expect for you as someone who is following the channel, you know, to be always notified, informed what's going on, and to be part of the community. So why not? I would say why not? Shouldn't be a big deal for anyone, not you, not me. You know, if you subscribe, thank you so much for that. And the last but not least, what I want to mention is communication. So please, you know, write comments down below. Tell me, what do you think about the game? What do you think about these videos? How do you find the game? Do you play it? If you don't have a game, you know, do you do something, you know, in your real life with cars, or just what cars do you drive and what cars do you like, and things like that. So please let us know in the comments below, because I believe it's not interesting only for me, but it is really interesting for all our viewers. Now I have no clue why we don't see these engine heads. OHV I'm okay, because of the strange, extremely strange and broken system of search here. But all is good, all is good. We got it, and I think these are the covers, but we will check just to be on the safe side, okay? Let's put our heads and think about everything else. So yes, as we cannot communicate in real time, please do communicate through the comments down below and let me know what do you think about stuff. Either this or whatever you want to communicate. If you have some questions, ask. I will try to answer, of course, the best I can, and I will check all the comments, don't worry, so feel free to write down and tell what do you think about either the game or videos or, I don't know, real life stuff, whatever you find interesting, amusing, or that at the moment is important for you. Rocker arms, let's buy, I think we need 2 rocker arms. This is H rocker arms. Were they H? Yes, they were. And I'm thinking, is there special belts for the H? I'm not sure. We are going to check that a little bit later. But let's put the rocker arms, and these are very much simple, more simple than the ones when you have so many small rocker arms. That I like this so much more. The last is here, but we have to be careful. Okay, so what I will do, I will first come here and finish this side. And yet again, we are over 10 minutes per engine. Bear with me, I'm doing my best. But my best is not good enough because simply it takes more time than we were thinking that we will spend all huge engines. And the next one is going to be i4, which will save us a little bit time, but that is the last and only actually i4 in this segment. So engine head cover A and B. This is what I wanted to see. These are the pure normal engine head covers. Do we have them? Of course we don't have them here, so I will have to do this. Engine head cover A and B. Engine head cover. They're somewhere below. Okay, where are engine head cover? I'm looking. I have no idea honestly what I'm looking. This is B. Engine head cover B. Okay, this is the one. But where is the engine head cover A? Is this the one? No. Engine head cover A. Ah, it's here. Okay, we got them. I cannot remember that I really kinda seen them before or used them, so probably I didn't use this Hemi engine. It's very possible. As I said, there is so many cars, so many combinations that who knows, who knows. This is intake manifold OHV H. Okay. Intake manifold OHV-H, just to find intake manifold OHV-H. This is the one huge big intake manifold. So let's put it in, 6 screws in, and then 2 carbs, of course, and then on the top, oh, do we have one? We have, but we need more. Okay. OHV-H again, the carbs. Carbs are somewhere on the top. I will buy 2. Always have one in stock, and if you need it, good. If you don't, we can always sell it. Now, the top of it is Hemi CUDA. Okay, Hemi CUDA. Where is the Hemi CUDA? Bear with me, please, guys. Let's maybe base Hemi CUDA, filter Hemi CUDA, and we will need shaker, I can promise you. So first we have this, then we have this, then we have cover, and then we have shaker on the top. Yep, beautiful, beautiful. Wires, 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 wires are F or H, actually not F, they're H. Yep, OHV H, good, good. And now let's build what we have to build in the timing components. Here you see I have few parts here and there. We don't have manifolds, and oh, we have cover. Guys, I'm amused with the fact that we have cover. Good, good. We don't have the pump, so that's pretty good. We are saving a little bit of time, and we have some other stuff. I'm quite happy. I got also arms. If you remember, a few minutes ago I got them because I knew that we are going to need them. Do we have OHV? No. Okay, let's move to OHV V8, and that was that was the one. Let me check. I was correct, that was the one. And we have alternator I6B. Why the heck? No. What we are going to do beforehand, two exhaust manifolds, both of them are H, so let's first buy them. Okay, two of these, H, they're here. Actually, let's buy two more. And then what I needed, I6B, I needed not water pump. Was it water pump or power steering pump? What was that? No, that was alternator even, I6B. Okay, I will buy four of these for now. Let's see what we have, what we don't have, what we need and what we don't need. We have pulleys here and of course belts. Do we have them? Why we would? Okay, belt, no, OHV, let's go like this. So belts are on the bottom, that was C if I'm not mistaken, so C and other C, I will buy both of these. And let's see what we need. I'm sure that one we got immediately, and almost sure this one goes here. Perfect. So guys, I can tell you every single of these engines takes way more than 10 minutes. At the moment it's 46 minutes for engines, so way more would be 2 minutes more at least per engine than 10 minutes. That's about that. So if you look here, everything should be done. So the only part left is our rear and gearbox connection stuff, and that's about that. Our beautiful V8 HEMI CUDA. No, this is some this is only HEMI Shaker. What we are missing, we are not missing anything. We have electricity, everything is here. Okay, so guys, V8 OHV HEMI Shaker, beautiful, nice engine, gone and done. Next one is going to be V8 DOHC Supercharged. So let's see how this beautiful supercharged engine is working. So we need V8 block, there is no doubt about that. I don't have one in stock. That said, I kinda hoped I will have. And V8 is always somewhere at the bottom, as you know. So let's see what we have, what parts we have in stock, what we don't have, and let's push it forward. Now, as I'm explaining always, I'm doing stuff as I feel it's the best for me at the moment. So you see, now that's about that, and I'm turning engine immediately and putting inside our pistons, because this should be the way to do it. Do we have enough pistons? I would hope so, for at least one more engine. This is engine number 5 from 11 in this playthrough. Okay, well, in this guide, I will call it guide because playthrough would be a series of videos. And also I want to talk about my playthrough videos. If you know, I was doing a first full playthrough to the game from basically level 0 to level 50. So we managed to pass level 50 in 21 2-hour episode. So that's about, you know, the time that actually you will need. You can do it a little bit faster, a little bit slower, depends on what you want, but this is around 20 hours, I would say, to go to level 50. Once you're on level 50, you can start enjoy game more. And I have oil pen, I know, because I bought 2 last time. You can start enjoy game more, and what we decided to do was, and is, actually we don't have oil filter, we decided to do something called 1000 cars journey. So we are journeying through the 1,000 cars, buying, repairing, restoring, and selling 1,000 cars. Also, these cars are not like we are going to buy Bolt Atlantas all the time and restore and repair them. No, no, no. We are restoring and repairing all the time different cars, different mods, different DLCs, different everything. I do have every single DLC in the game. I got them all. So just for you to know, if you are asking yourself, oh, what is that car or why it is in the game, because probably it is DLC. If it is not a DLC, then it is actual mod. V8 should be somewhere on the bottom, but it's not. Okay, this is the one. I should buy two, that doesn't really matter. And we are sometimes doing two restorations, you know, like we did Peugeot 205 or Lancia Stratos, because these are completely different from each other. One is like a road version and another version is, one was a rally one and the Peugeot was a race one, and it's such a beautiful, you know, a difference and contrast these two cars, and it's really worth to do them. But every single car I will do for you guys will be visually pleasing, different from the previous cars and stuff like that, and you will always have that kind of a new experience and stuff. I think that's well worth it. And for example, what I have in garage, in parking, sitting, and that will be restored at some point in time, of course, is a BMW 850 CSIs. I don't know if you are familiar, you know, maybe you're older and you remember these cars. These were really beautiful, beautiful BMWs. Actually, that was one of my dream cars for quite a long time. I really liked it. Unfortunately for me, I had never had chance to even sit in one, and I'm sad because of that, but you know, not much you can do about that. And actually, you know, I found this mod here and it looks really good, and there are two versions of the car. The modder decided to include wide body version and a normal body version, so we will do both of them. Because why not? You know, they're visually different, they're actually same car, but in different package. And I think that is the beauty of our restorations. We are really doing only same cars when we can do something that is visually different and that feels different, and it makes you feeling that you got something really kinda, you know, different in that whole process. Just let me see what was V8, if I'm not mistaken. I will buy 7. I know we need them so often that, yeah, actually it makes sense. This pull is okay. Sometimes it is 4 screws, sometimes it's 0 screws. Perfect. So this one comes here. Let's see exhaust manifolds V8. Again, this is something that is often used, so exhaust manifolds V8. These are the small ones. Let's buy 4 of these, and we need heads, engine heads, but I have to check which ones are going on this engine, because this engine is actually what? Supercharged V8 DOHC. Okay, we'll see. Be patient, please. Bear with me. So engine cover A and B V8. Okay, I think these are red, if I'm not in engine cover A and engine cover B. I think these are the proper covers. Let me check. Yes, they should be. And then we have a supercharger that should be supercharged engine. If I'm not mistaken, we don't have coils, I know that. Yes, we will buy them. Let's just use these 3 and then let's move forward, do other stuff, and then we are coming back with coils and stuff. So as I said, we are slowly going through our 1,000 cars. It is amazing challenge. I think it's very interesting. We are usually doing at least we are doing 5 cars per episode. I do prepare in advance. We don't have it. I prepare in advance engines, wheels, and stuff like that. Okay. That was V8. and this is prepared in advance, and then we basically do a restoration of car, but these things are prepared, so your viewing pleasure will be actually better, and you know, kinda you don't need to wait and look at me how I'm restoring engines. Imagine this, first disassemble and then assemble. How much time that will take? I can promise you it would take, I don't know, at least 30 minutes or so. And that's, from my point of view, not worth it, and you don't want to look at that. What you want a pleasure of viewing, you know, process, but not every single detail really you can live without that. So we decided to prepare everything in advance and then just do you know, disassembly and assembly, and that's about that. So we have usually shocks. Oh, do I have them? Yes, I got them. That was clever. I have to congratulate myself. That was really clever. I got them, you know, in some previous restoration, so perfect. I like when I have things on stock, but why I'm not buying so many? Because simply, you know, they overload your inventory. Inventory in this game is not really, you know, great, and it can overload, get slow and stuff. So yeah, from time to time I just like to either clean it or whatever. I have, how many belts I have? How that's even possible? So this is serpentine belt AV8. Serpentine belt AV8. Bear with me, guys and girls, please. Serpentine belt AV8. V8 is usually somewhere on the bottom, and it is all like round. This is the one. I will buy two. Do we have serpentine belt BV8? What do you reckon? I will buy two. Cannot hurt, actually. I don't think so. We need tensioner here, and we need another, I think, yes, roller here. Do we have another belt? No, we don't, which is very, very interesting. Is this it? That's done. I'm kind of very surprised, in all honesty, but that is done. So our V8 DOHC Supercharged engine is done. Thank you, dear, goodbye, and we are moving forward. Now coming something completely and utterly different. i4 SOHC BMJ. Wow. Okay, let's do that one. I'm not sure do we have any parts for that, but this one should be a little bit faster. It should save us a little bit of time, not much. You know, honestly, i4, I don't know what we have. Let's see. Maybe we have had, I disassembled few of these. I would expect to have some parts, but let's see, let's see. See, we have here and there a part or two. We should have lost alternator. Yeah, that's true. And do we have crankshaft? Nah, I don't think we have. I will buy head even, I don't care. Camshaft, it's only, which one? I have no idea. That is SO, this is the camshaft and crankshaft. It was i4, so I think so. Let's try. Yes. And nothing else. We are turning engine, you know, and just putting pistons in and closing the oil pan. Not sure do I have one or not. I know I will have, we don't have pistons. Okay. So yet again, we are buying pistons. You remember how many we got? Way too many, and I'm buying 20 more because I simply cannot buy them all the time. Crank, what I'm looking, this one. Okay, so we'll see now what do we have and what we don't have. You see how slow the game is. I can tell you this is because inventory is huge and I will need to clear it actually, but we will see how that goes. It's very laggy. Okay, let me see. Piston with Concord, yep, and another one here. Okay, rod cap, we should have these, and we should have all of that, so that's not a problem at all. So you see, if you are zoom in a little bit more, it's very nice. I like the quality of the work and stuff, so yeah. i4, actually where is oil pan? i4, not here. I am looking for oil pan I4. Well, I will buy one for now. Good. Good. And good. Perfect, that's that. Do we have oil filter? We have one. Did I? No, I didn't. Perfect. Okay, now the question is, I need SOHC head, and I got the normal head, which we are going to use eventually anyway. Perfect. This is engine number 6, if I'm not mistaken. No fuel filters. And what was intake manifold? MPI. MPI. This is the one. Let's buy 2. Let's first put that, and then we will see what else. We need spark plugs. We need a camshaft. I have one. Perfect. Do we have these caps? We do. Everything is in stock, so I'm quite happy with that. I think I might even have, I want to check cam gear. No, we don't, but it's not a big deal. Let's put first this, and also you see 5 times 2 is 10, so 10 screws plus 5 parts, not really small number. MPI fuel intake. No, but this one I want 3, and like this we have 2. Better to have 2 than 1. Throttle I4, luckily we have them, and engine head cover. This is just an engine head cover, okay? So it should be this one, I presume. Indeed it is. Okay, 1 hour 1 minute. This is engine number 6. I am not actually happy at all about that. The things are going really slow, and we are kind of fighting it actually. Timing belt, SOHC, because the mistyping, of course, will buy 2, and I will actually buy 2 of these just to have them, and I think this one at least 1, and this one at least 1. So let's check it. Yeah, it takes quite a lot of time, my friends. It takes quite a lot of times, all of that, and you know, I'm trying to be fast mostly because I don't want you to, you know, have to spend too much time looking at this, but you know, we cannot go faster. Actually, I think we are doing as best as we can. Let me see, this is the front, this is the rear. I'm just looking. Okay, we are missing fuel filter here, which we don't have. Let's buy them, and as you can imagine, I will buy 11 and use 1 here, and let's close our gearbox. I think we are almost there, so this i4 will save us a little bit of time, but after that it comes another beast. So yeah, very hard. Done. Okay, I want to see why there is no, I think, yes, I know that something is missing, and I'm trying to figure what the heck. What wires do we need? We don't have them. Okay, didn't I buy them? I kind of missed them. That was my bad actually. And that's the last one. Okay, so i4 SOHC, but BMJ version. That's that. I'm removing it from the list, and what we are doing next. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Yes, give me a moment. I have to switch to my database just to be on the safe side, to check what we are assembling here. Okay, perfect. So that's that. Take the engine from the actual stand and let's go. Now the most simple, well, not most simple, but most usual V8 one carb OHV. I don't simply believe that we didn't do that one before, but it seems we didn't. I was just checking. That is one carb. No, we didn't actually do one carb version. So okay, let's do it. Let's do it. I'm looking OHV. The block should be somewhere at the here. Yeah. Again, not sure what do I have from the components for this engine. So we are going alternators we don't have. Let's immediately buy them. 7 alternators. We will come back to parts as soon as we need them. And we have this steering pump, I think 1 more or even 2. Beautiful. But we don't have crankshafts. Oh, we have, but no camshafts. Okay, so let's go back to our OHV and then let's buy camshaft, this one, and I will buy 4 at least for now. Done. Perfect. We should have these and we should have the timing chain, and I would hope that cover. Perfect. You see the timing components on the front immediately done. I didn't put cylinders yet. I didn't bother with that because this goes flawlessly one to other, and we should just keep going as long as we have, you know, things to put in, and then we will go to cylinders. As I said, sometimes I will immediately turn engine and put pistons in. Sometimes I will just do whatever I can when I have situation like this and everything is very clean and clear. I will do it like this, and I think even belts are here, so everything should be in perfect order. So this is done. The fan, oh my goodness, everything is done on the front of the engine. So my friends, that's that. We are immediately switching now and doing our pistons. And these again would be fast if we didn't have all the push rods and stuff. So yeah, these will take time, but it's okay. See how laggy it is because we have way too many parts. And I know that, but it doesn't really matter. So this is the episode number 4. As I explained, I will just repeat for you to know. We will do 6 episodes because 6 episodes is rod cap, where it is here. 6 episodes is enough to cover all, I will take 30 for now, all 62 engines, and I plan to do 4 episodes, 10 engines each, and then 2 episodes 11, but I screwed up a little bit and I did same engine twice in 2 episodes. I don't know how that happened, but it was just, you know, simple small mistake, so not a big deal. We will do 3 episodes with 11 engines each, okay? So this episode is the first one with 11 engines, and that's kinda it. Not a big deal, not a problem, and we will have all the engines done. Also, we have a game guide. You can check it in the comment section down below. You can go there, and it's short, sweet, 40 something minutes if I'm not mistaken, and covers the basics of everything, you know, everything what I believe you should know about the basics of this game, okay? That's kinda that, I think, and we can now turn engine on, and let's add the top. Do we have these engine heads? Luckily for us, we have some, so I'm quite happy with that. And do we have these? Perfect. So happy, nice, we have everything, and now the pain is again starting slowly but surely. Push rods, then rocker arms, and really painful experience, but not much we can do. This is the engine number what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, not really, not great numbers at the moment. I'm not really happy with what we are doing speed wise, and these engines are taking way too much time. But the only thing we can do is complain, 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 and then do it regardless. So yeah, it's okay, it's okay, we'll survive. We don't have this, it doesn't really matter. Let's just put whatever we can, and you see we have 4 spark plugs and we got 40 of them. Do we have manifolds? We don't. So let's buy exhaust manifolds V8 OHV or not, because doesn't really matter. We are going to buy 20 and then 11. Then we are going, maybe I'm thinking, I'm just thinking exhaust manifolds V8 OHV. I think these are the proper ones, and also head cover B and A. I think that there is actual OHV head cover like B and A. I think this is what we need. Actually, I'm sure, because I know how engine looks like. So this is a simple, do we have maybe a manifold 1 carb? You see, we do have. So I have some stuff in stock that is left from different engines, you know, from different builds and stuff. Some things I actually don't have, and I think this we can immediately put in. I know, I'm jumping from thing to thing, but I'm thinking, why not just to finish this? So sitting at 111, and this is engine, I have to double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is number 7. Number 7 should be done already based on 10 minutes per engine, but it will take more. As I said, it is around 12. We don't have rocker arms again. This is only arm because it was single. I have to take more of them because we are going to need them, trust me. We have 7 and 4, yeah, it will take. And in these engines also, what we are doing today, there is huge W12, but that's going to be special fun. Okay, this is it. Let's put spark plugs in immediately, and I think we are almost done. Carb and wires and stuff like that, that's going on immediately. Let's just do the carb. We will need carbs, we will need many things. Do we have, please, base and filter and everything? We should have. We don't. 1 carb, okay. So 1 carb should work like this. We'll take that, and wires. Not for, oh no, this was very wrong. We need 1 carb, not 1 carb. 1 carb. Why is 1 carb like this? Okay, if I type carb, air filter. Interesting enough, I'm looking, just bear with me. So I'm trying to figure out what kind of round air filter 1 carb. Aha. If we do this, you see, this is interesting. Not base, but actually we need cover. I think this is it. So you have to type it differently to get there. Not a big deal. Wires V8 we don't have. I will buy now V8 wires, which are here, 3 pieces, so we don't bother with them anymore. This is not actually. Let's put exhaust manifold here, but I think this is it. Engine is actually done. We are going to check back of the engine. Perfect, nothing here. We will check front of the engine. Nothing here. Everything is done. So that is V8 1 carb OHV engine done. Let's remove it. Let's take the next one, and next one is again something completely different. for a change. Just let me check. Okay, I know what it is. I will show you. I'm not sure where it is actually at all, have no idea, but I know what I'm looking for, and I will share it with you immediately when we find it. Probably it will be somewhere at the end. How lucky we are with this. V8 DOHC M119. And that is, as you can imagine, the Merc engine. And this block you wouldn't believe, but I got it from the junkyard. I remember I got it from the junkyard, restored it, and you see it found its use. I have no idea what parts do we need. Let us check. We need a crank shaft, we need C cam gear. Okay, let's buy first cam gear C and a crankshaft, and I'm not sure about that. Let's just slowly do it. I cannot say that I know this engine at all, okay? So you have to bear with me here. We are in the actually completely exact same situation. If you never did it, you are in the same situation like myself. Let's do immediately this. Why not? Doesn't really hurt, and we actually can clear that from the list, and that's then done. Okay, the next step, as you can see, we have to turn engine and put pistons in, and I would hope that normal pistons are going in. Yes, they are. Superb. Let's finish that. So this is the engine for the Mercedes, for some models, because we have, I think, 4 Mercedes engines or so. So this is one of them, and I'm looking after this. The special treat is coming, the treat that will be interesting at least, but we will see. Okay, so this is engine number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, number 8. Yes, I'm correct, number 8. And I'm not sure how complicated this one is. Actually, I would expect this one to be a little bit less complex in a way, you know, to assemble than maybe these push rods that we had all of them a little bit before. We'll see now. I don't know, probably oil pan is 119, which we actually don't have, and something is missing here because I cannot put oil pan. What is missing? Here. You always have to check, double check and triple check. Oil pan 119, I don't have it. Okay, that's completely and perfectly correct and fine. As you can see, I'm going to be brave enough and do this, guys. Okay, not sure this time. I'm not going to buy that. This one is probably, I'm looking for what is most probably, you know, commonly used, and for some stuff that I'm not sure, and I would say this and this and this, and for other stuff I don't know. We are going to get them as we have a need for them actually, and that's about that. Okay, so I'm not sure what engine heads are going in. It's obviously 2 of them, but let me see. Engine head B and engine head A. So that is why I wanted to just double check, and that's quite simple. And then I think we will have these 2 and 2 exhaust manifold and 1 pulley, and sure, this one, and this one, not sure. Let's go and see. These are not having screws. Okay, camshaft A and A, and not B here, just to be sure. Oh, you see, 2 B's and 2 A's. You have to check that always, kinda, just to be sure. And these, oh, I don't know. I will buy them when I know the number. Let's just put them in. Unfortunately, I said this might be a little bit easier. No, it will not be. It will be a bitch of the engine and hard to assemble. So cam gear A and B, A and B, 2 A's, 2 B's, 2 A's, 2 B's, and these small things, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4. We need 8 and 8. As you can imagine, not less than 16. We do have manifolds. So again, I'm assembling, you know, the best way I can, and I'm just putting parts however I feel it the fastest will be. although unfortunately, as you can see, this is going to take a lot again of effort and time. So be prepared when you're doing these restorations and preparations. It takes time. I can tell you that I have to spend, for every car that we are restoring here, I have to spend at least 20 minutes in advance for each car to be able to prepare it for the kinda, you know, whole process, to prepare engine, shocks, wheels and stuff. And that's about that. So basically whatever you see in my episodes in playthrough that I'm doing, at least 20 minutes is spent in advance for each and every car. So just for you to know, it takes time, definitely. This one we have, I know. Now this is 7th engine and 120. So yeah, we are pretty much pushing it really hard. But you cannot do more when there is so many parts. I think in, well, I know is in one of next 2 episodes we will have some i3s, but there is like only 2 of them if I'm not mistaken, maybe a few i4s. So that will save a little bit of time, but this episode specifically has all the huge big engines with one 6-cylinder and one 4-cylinder and one B6, which is actually complex as V8. So yeah, all of these are really complex. So spark plugs, let's put them. You see, I got most of the parts, I hope, in advance. This belt I should have, of course. Throttle I should have. And what is going on here, just to be sure, I think we do have this fuel rail, which is perfect. What is missing here? Timing cover B and timing cover B. Okay, this is why I didn't buy them in advance, because I didn't have a single clue how and what we have to do. Now, timing shoe A and B. Okay. See, we need 2 of each. Sometimes you will need 4 of one, or sometimes some other combination. So actually, if you have engines like this that are not used so much, you know, in so many cars, then I prefer not to buy parts in advance or have big stock of these parts. It doesn't really make much sense in a way. I did buy this cover because I believed that is a proper one, and it is actually. Okay, I think we have water pump. Oh my goodness, look at number of screws, 1000. What is here? Arm A. Okay, let's see what we have, and later we will add what we don't have. Power steering pump and arm A. Power steering pump, where it is here, and I know we need these. Okay, if you ask me how I know, I simply know. These are used very often on many engines, so yeah, better to have them in stock, trust me. Okay, let us see. I'm not sure what belt is going on here. We will check it immediately. Fan pulley, you see I bought it. What is this? I got that one, and V8 OHV, this is the last one we have. Okay, I'm just looking what we are missing here. I think this is done. Engine head cover, okay, I have them. And do we have coils? Of course that we have coils. So if you look at this one, it is also extremely complex, huge engine, which really is not easy to assemble, and it takes quite a bit of time, and that's that. I promised my wife that I will spend 2 hours on this episode so we can have lunch, and it seems how things are going, it will take a little bit more, but nothing can be done about that. And I also, you know, try to do episodes in 2 hours because I believe that is the best way. You know, 2 hours should be kinda more than enough. Air filter base, and so we have 2 filters. And I think only 1 cover maybe over all of the engine. Let's see. I want to just see before I buy them. No, I did it properly. It is 1 cover. So my dear friend, M119, well, basically it is V8 DOHC M119. Done and done and gone. Next one, my friends, next one is going to make you happy and to shake with happiness. Look at this one. Wow. I know that we don't have engine blocks, so don't worry. It was just for fun. We need this. We should have 2 blocks. Crankshaft. Oh, 2 cover. No, 1 cover this, 1 cover that. 2 of these. At least 1 fuel rail. This one. Bear with me, guys. Bear with me. I'm not sure about this. We need 12 of these. Let's prepare ourselves as best as we can. At least, oops, one more. We need throttle, we need thermostat, we will need this. I'm buying everything, I don't care, honestly. This I don't need, this I need, this. Okay, now we have what we have. Let's start, and then we are going to make decisions about the further stuff, you know, what we have to buy or not. But at the moment, let's put what we can. And you know, I always say I like to do this in a way that makes me kind of happy, that I believe is the most efficient way, and the best way is the way that you choose to do it. Trust me, I cannot tell you what is the best way or anyone else, you know. We can just recommend what we are thinking based on our habits and the ways how we are doing things, but you will be the best judge of, you know, how do you want to do stuff. Okay, I'm just looking. We should have this one. Didn't I just buy that one? Oh, I didn't actually. I missed it. Okay, that was a little oversight. Perfect. I just want to finish. Belt tensioner is specific. I didn't even see it. Okay, for this engine, and cam gear. Okay, that I don't have also, but we will buy it. Okay, perfect. Thermostat goes here, and I'm just looking what we can install before we even put cylinders in. We can put fuel filter, of course, and that's about that. Let's turn the engine and do it. As you can imagine, my dear friends, that is W12 actually, which means it has nice number of 12 freaking pistons, which is very nice. I told you multiple times in my playthroughs, I did drive a Bentley powered Continental GT powered with this engine, and yes, I can tell you it is oh my god. That's about that. Not many things to say. It just, you know, you drive in that, you press the accelerator, and then you kind of think you're going to do a little bit of kaku in your pants. So yeah, that's how that looks, and it's scary actually. What I found more scary is even a hot rod, proper you know, Ford 9030 or something hot rod. That was as scary as you can imagine, you know. I was really oh my goodness, I thought I will cry how that goes fast and how unsecure you feel basically in that. So going fast is not really always such a pleasure. Sometimes it's just too much, you know. It takes kind of toll on you, especially if you are in conditions where everything is not super safe and stuff. Okay, did I or did I not? I did indeed. Perfect. What do you reckon? That's not so bad. It's looking perfectly fine for now. Although this is such a huge engine that it's simply astonishing. I wanted to see how many camshafts we have. 4 camshafts. Okay, I didn't know really, and we will see how many of these stupid caps we need, like 1,000 probably per each cam gears. Oh my goodness. Let me see how many of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is completely crazy. 7. Oh my goodness. Wow. Wow, I already hate it from the bottom of my heart. I can tell you immediately, don't worry. So look at this. This is completely crazy because you have 7 on each freaking camshaft. Look. 7. And then 7. Then times 2. Then times 4, and then you can see how many of these things you have to put and install. In one word, way too many. But let's do it. Okay, we are sitting in 1 hour 30 minutes at the moment. This is by far the longest episode ever we did for the engines, and I believe it will be the longest episode most probably ever we did and posted on our channel. Because our longest episode I think goes to 2 hours 2 minutes or so, and this one has every single chance to go over that. We'll see, maybe the last 3 engines will take, well, last 2 engines including this one will take a little bit less time, but we can talk about that once when we are there. So let's see that. Turbocharger with 12, we have 1, but we will need 2 of course because it's twin turbo. I'm looking here, do we have intake manifold B? And where is turbocharger? Here, intake manifold B, this is the B one. Okay, let's put it in and see how and what we need to do. And again, you see 750 screws just to be on the safe side. And then I think we have fuel rail, which we can install immediately. And then we need to do this side. As much as I don't want to, we have to, no choice there. Let's do it. Also, I think I have this sprocket here, no worries and issues. Perfect. Let's do this thingies and then we are going to see. So this is engine number 9. Is that possible even? Yeah, I think it's engine number, no, it's engine number 8, of course. I'm talking bollocks at the moment. It's engine number 8, and we actually have 3 more engines, and as I said, this is going to be the longest episode we ever did on YouTube. If you're asking yourself why I'm having this format, you know, without video editing and anything, it is just posted as it is. You know, this is basically streaming to my hard disk, and what you see is what you get. I cannot stream live, as I said multiple times. At the moment I live in China, so you know, sometimes the links will break and stuff. I can stream, no issues there, but you know, sometimes after an hour I will have to restart the stream and stuff like that, and I don't want to do that. Also, the time zone is, you know, 7 hours from the Europe and stuff like that. So I was thinking about that and decided that probably the best way to do it is through this format of basically streaming, which why we don't have exhaust manifold, which allows me to actually do everything like I would, you know, in live stream, except communication with you people, but we can communicate through messages. I don't think that is an issue. And also, if ever we have really need and such a following that we need live communication, I will stream, no worries there at all. I have no issue with that. The only thing is, you know, we don't want to do that at the moment because we are building these episode playthroughs and everything, and we want all of that to be really nice and set properly and stuff like that. But you know, if we need to interact, then we will set up stream where we will just do some random stuff, and then Doesn't really matter if I have to restart it or not. Okay, flywheel, we don't have it, but let's see, do we have these things here? This is a big beast. You cannot say anything but just that, big beast. And we will need more ignition coils, I think, also, and these filters. And I remember from the engine these filters, how they are and everything, you know. I had really opportunity to kind of see whole car and, you know, see how it is made and stuff like that. It's very nice. Oh, coils, coils, coils. $20 coils again. As you know, we are spending them like crazy, and that's it. Okay, what we are missing at the moment, we need, do we have maybe this one, or this is the same filter base? Okay, let's go again to W12, W12 to be more precise. We need 2 air filter base. We need, I will not buy anything, we need 2 filters, I know, and we need something that is called, I cannot even remember, what is the name of this? Intake manifold A. Intake manifold A. Do we need one? Yes. Now I see how it looks. Okay. I wasn't sure what they planned to do, but now I know. This is how it looks, and then the filters and throttles. Fair enough. One throttle, we will need one more. Okay, let's put this, and let's put filters in, and okay, that's that. I don't have throttle, I think. No, I don't, but I can buy one actually here. Let's put filter, throttle first and filter second, and we will need one cover, I think, but that's something that I have to double check. No, A, B, and then the main one. Okay, A, B, and then what is the, this should be manifold cover if I'm not mistaken, and I believe I'm not. Okay, that's it. And the last but not least should be the cover on the top. So my dear friends, boys and girls, if you are watching this, we are almost finished with this huge machine, with this big engine. Clutch plates, and we are missing clutch pressure plates. Yes, I'm correct. Clutch pressure plates, let's take 10, and I'm quite sure we can allow ourselves to take 9 bearings, because we don't have them really, only a few of them. So this is W12 engine, dual turbo, twin turbo, amazing, huge beast, etc. Yeah, it's huge. Okay, that's done, perfect. Let's go with something a little bit more relaxing. Maybe not. I think it is somewhere here. Again, bear with me, because you know, I cannot really know every single engine where it is. I think I didn't. Yeah, I did. So V8 DOHC M159, as you can imagine, another of Merc engines, and this is 159. And yet again, I always have some strange parts for these engines. I'm just looking what we can put in. Now we will switch our inventory to 159. Okay, well, our shop actually, not inventory, because I'm just looking. We need this for sure. Probably A head, B head, this and that, 2 of these, 1 of these, intake base for sure, this, this. Bear with me, my dear friends, bear with me. I'm buying one because you know what I said. These things are usually very specific, and you need only one of each. You don't need to bother yourself. Cam gear, for example, L4 camshafts, and like, I don't know, 14, just a random number. Let's see. I just want to be sure that we have some of the parts, so at least something is there. As you can see, not much we can do here. We need to switch to our pistons, and let's do pistons and then we will do everything else. This is our engine, if I'm not actually mistaken. Just need to check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is engine number 10. This is engine number 10, which is actually super nice because we will have one more after this, and the last one will be i6 inline 6 engine, which should probably give us a little bit less work than these 8, 10 or 12 engine 12 pistons engine. Yeah, we'll see. Let me just drop this in first. Okay, I missed a piston. I wanted to put piston in. Okay, now let's do it. Do we not have, again, you see? I think better typing would help. Rod cap, let's buy 20 for now. I cannot even count how many we spent. These rod caps. Do we have, well, we should have something that is missing, and I cannot see what is missing. Probably this is 1, this is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's here. I'm just trying to figure out. Sometimes it's simply almost impossible to see. You look at it but you don't see it. Okay, so this is the internals of the engine, as I call them, are done. Let's turn it over and you know, start the assembly. I think I got both heads. They should be in, and one is A, another is B, as you know. Okay, this should be perfect. And then we should have this intake manifold also. I don't remember this engine, so I think I never done one like this, which is perfectly fine. We learn as we go. I always say, you know, you cannot actually do everything in the game, but now I will do everything. Timing C and C. I will do everything in a way that I will assemble every single engine at least, and most of the cars. So that should be interesting enough. It's only one screw. Okay, I'm just, you know, trying to understand how this is going together. Not this. I want this, and then to see. Okay, we need 2 B's and 1 A. 2 B's, 1 A. And you know, in time, when you assemble multiple engines like this, you will know exactly how many parts you have, and you can buy everything in advance. And as I always say with these engines that have these specific marks like 115, 119, whatever, you will always know where you are, and it's much easier. But with OHVs like V8 and all different versions, oh, you never know what you are going to need. You always need to guess or whatever, you know, because different engines have different parts and stuff like that. It's perfectly fine, actually, you know, not a big deal. We can do that, and I'm not worried about that. Okay, what we are missing here, we are missing the pulley. We should have now belt here, and I'm looking all these rollers, and there is quite a few of them. Wow. More here. Okay, is there more? No. What do we have here? Oil filter V8, very specific place for the filter, very nice. Cam gear, I got 4 of these, as you can imagine, and I got 4 crankshafts, because, you know, I was expecting, like, that's logical, 2 heads for camshafts and 4 gears, cam gears here. Now I think we got fuel rail also, we will put it in, and exhaust manifolds we also, you see, we got all of that, and I need fluid. My mouth is dry, so give me a second. I think it's a little bit better now. Okay, so let's see. This is also a lot of things here going on. Okay, let's do this as fast as we can. Here is only 4 per side, and I took 14, 8, and then okay, 2 more we will need. I misjudged the number. Not a big deal anyway. Let's just do that. And you know, these things are taking the most time, you know, these caps and stuff on pistons here, there. Also put your spark plugs before you put all these things in, because later it will be harder. You have to aim like this. It's okay. So head cover with I think 10 screws per each side. Yes, it's like that. Okay, we will put this later. Let's finish with this side. And we are sitting 145, so I would hope that we are not going to pass 2-hour mark for much. Would be probably 205 up to 210 or so. We need 2 more. Where are these? Here. We need 2 more. 2 more. Yeah, we should have everything else. Yeah, 2 more. And let me see, spark again. I just gave you an advice before that I didn't follow by myself. As I said, put spark plugs first. It doesn't really matter, we need spark plugs now. We need 20 of these. Let me see. And then I think we can put head. We didn't put gearbox stuff yet. Okay, we have to do that. Okay, do we have intake base? We should have, of course, with 7,000 screws, just, you know, us not to be bored at all. Then we need top cover, which actually we have, with 7,000 screws more, of course. Let's just put it in. Good. Now, we are missing ignition coils, of course, we didn't put them in. Is there anything else? This is throttles. 1 wall throttle, I don't think. Oh no, this one will have 2 throttles actually. And front intake cover, there is a lot of stuff. Did I buy? No, I didn't, of course. Why would I buy 2 throttles? I didn't know. Where is throttle? Throttle is here. Let's see. Yeah, that is the one. And what else we need here? We need ignition coils. And then just to double check, this is it. And then we need to do this. We don't have flywheels, so we'll have to buy them next time. But until then, it doesn't really matter. Perfect. So this should conclude this beautiful engine, I think. Let us check. So what we are doing, we are just checking, are we missing some parts? Do we see something that is not clear enough? No. This is amazing Mercedes AMG engine, V8 DOHC M159. That's that, and last but not least would be i6 M130. That is also Merc, if I'm correct. 130, I have no idea where it is. I cannot remember. I think somewhere near the end, actually. Close to that last one, somewhere here. Just bear with me, please. Okay, this is the one. Okay, i6 M130. Is that the old one? That's completely and utterly possible. Let's see. As you can see, I have all these blocks because I did manage to restore quite a few, to buy quite a few, and you know, to have some parts that are leftovers. So I'm quite happy with that. Let's immediately, as you know, I will use opportunity to put whatever parts I can and to check, do I have crankshaft. I don't, well, we don't actually. What we are going to do, I want to add fuel filter and now go and switch to 130. Is that okay? So let's first buy crankshaft and then I will actually rotate the engine and do pistons. Okay, this is the last engine in this episode. So my dear friends, we are there almost, and I know that not many people will watch whole video. It's much easier to just check whatever you need, you know, through time codes and timeline. But if you stayed with me for whole video, well, thank you so much. It was quite a work, quite a big job, I have to say. I didn't expect to spend so much time on the these engines and stuff, but we had quite a lot of V8s, V10s, V12s, and W12s actually and stuff. So yeah, it's and again, when you are missing these things like crankshaft bearing cap, then you have to, you know, go buy it and spend time. Then you have to click here back to 130 and things like that. Let's just finish with this and move forward. So this episode is episode number 4 of our engine guide, and to repeat, this is not intended to be we don't have filter i6. Oh my god, this is not intended to be explanation about the engines, or you know, how they work or anything. This is intended to be purely a guide about engine assembly, so you can easily see what's going on and how the your engine is behaving, what you need to do, don't need to do, stuff like that, etc, etc. So, you know, I think we need 3 of these. Just bear with me, people, please. We are doing the best we can at the moment. I'm just buying stuff. I know I will need it. These engines will go to some other cars and stuff like that. Perfect. That's that. Let's turn again our engine. We like to turn engine and to work on it like this. It's easier and more convenient. One head with 6 screws, and then we need these camshaft caps. We have 3 here, but we need actually more rocker arms. How many camshaft caps? Okay, let's go slowly and see. I have, okay, we need more rocker arms. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 at least, and 2 camshaft caps. Okay, camshaft caps, I'll buy 3 for example, and the rocker arms, where the rocker arms are, I will buy 7 for now and see where we are. Not a problem at all. I hope these engines are not used in only one Mercedes. I know in which one they're used. I think, I cannot remember the name of the model exact, but I remember we put this engine there when we did some restoration before we started this series. But again, I'm just thinking, can we use it or reuse it in some other cars? That would be very, very nice and useful. So more rocker arms, I'm just looking, and more rocker arms. So one we are missing, unfortunately. Okay, but I think this should be it, if I'm not mistaken. And then let's put fuel injection. I want to see what is next here. Okay, so we need spark plugs. That's kind of very much logical and thing that you always need. So if you put spark plugs, what is next? I'm going just to build things, you know, as they come, and then we will see. Something is missing here. I'm not sure what. Rocker arm. Yet again another rocker arm that I have missed. Is that the last one finally? Yes, it is. One camshaft. Okay. Let's take that one and let's see how that will work. Now this should be okay. What kind of chain? This is the chain. Let us see, do we have all of this? What is coming here? I think we have one, and distributor case. Ooh, look at the number of screws, 1,000,000. distributor, the last one. Okay, we don't need any more today anyway. And this is the last one also, but yeah, this is the last engine and I'm quite happy with that. Not sure can I push it to the limit at the moment of our time. Allowed, actually not allowed, this is self-imposed time limit, but it doesn't really matter. I'm just looking here, we don't have anything else. We have radiator fan. This is the last part actually on this side. We do have a throttle, which is throttle? Do we have throttle here? No, so actually I have no idea what throttle we need. 186. Okay, let's go and buy 186 throttle, which is not from this engine actually, but from different type of engine. It doesn't really matter. It's same, the Merc, again, not a big deal. Flywheel. And of course, when you need it, you don't have it. Why would you? Let's buy 8 flywheels. Everything else we have, so perfectly fine. Okay, my dear friends, this is the last thing on this engine. 1 hour 55, so I just managed to do it under 2 hours. I was quite sure we will not be able, but this engine proved to be a much easier job than I expected. i6 M130, if I am actually not mistaken. Merc engine, older one, as you can see. This goes to older Mercs. Beautiful. So let's, well, it can stay on the stand for the moment. So that was it for this episode. You have been in Quarter Ninja's lair. You know, we have been playing the Car Mechanic Simulator 2018 and did episode 4 of our engine guide with 11 engines included. All in all, I think it was good. We managed to do it under 2 hours, and you know, follow my playthrough 1000 cars journey. I hope you're going to enjoy it. Thank you for everything. As always, like, subscribe, comment. Have a great day. Stay safe. Take care about your family. Do something you love, and most important, as I always say, enjoy life. I will be seeing you very soon with restoration of this beautiful car and more. Until then, bye bye.
Please subscribe to this channel, share and like this video. Thank you.